This must be absolute bupkis. We don't even have proof that the police were there. We don't have proof that this police report's real. It's not even on paper. It's in an email. She pulled it up. There's a cursor on the screen. How can you believe a police report that has a cursor on the screen? Well, the kid confirmed the cops were called. His own kid, who was brought on to try to trash him, confirmed that, no, in fact, that police report is real. The police were called. They called me. Oh. So he does tell the truth, Morgan. So he does tell the truth. That's interesting, Morgan. Oh, okay. I mean, I just don't understand this mentality. And here's the thing, just like Harrison, I don't believe that Harrison's telling the truth, that if this had fallen in his lap, that he would have ignored it because he would have found out Mitch had some DV issues in the past. Hold on, I want to pull this up because get the hell out of here. Leave, John, Joe, whatever. Get out of here. Go home. Here's the problem with people like you, Joe. I haven't defended a damn thing. I haven't defended a single thing of his. All I've said is he was at the base, Joe. You are everything that's wrong with this country, Joe. Everything that's wrong with it can be summed up in that sentence right there. I'm not defending anybody. And if you're too retarded to understand that, Joe, get the hell out of the audience. You're not smart enough to watch this show. You're not smart enough to watch it, Joe. I don't want stupid people in the audience. So if you're that stupid, get out. It's a high IQ outfit. I'm not defending anybody. What I'm saying is, Joe, it's possible you can be a bad guy and also identify Brian Harpole. Those two things are possible, Joe. Bye. Get out of here. You people make me sick. This is the sum total of everything that's wrong with you guys. This is the sum total of everything that's wrong with your side. Here is how Candace answered it, a lot more politely than I just answered Joe.
Yeah, and so I think what I would offer back is that's what we have been doing. So rather than speaking to his son, I contacted people on the base. You know, like, okay, he said that somebody named Neff, which is what he said initially in contacting me, Captain Neff was the one who questioned him. So rather than speaking to his son from 22 years ago, I think the people would say, why don't you speak to somebody who's on Fort Huachuca base now and see if there's a Captain Neff there? And that's what we did. And we confirmed that Captain Neff and the 10th Brigade was there. He said it was in an offsite building, a JTF offsite building. We spoke to people at the base and they told us this is the exact building. Here's where it is in the map. And they are borrowing the space. He told us that this incident happened and the bomb dogs were called. So I made an effort and successfully got the police report. That's how we verify whether or not he's a pathological liar, is by verifying what he said, right? And so that's why, as I said before you jumped on, I reached out to the people that were involved. I reached out to Brian Harpole 3 times. He wanted to give an alibi in the sense of like giving flights for 3:42 that afternoon. Okay, so what's stopping you from giving us what you're doing at 7:30 a.m., right? Like that kind of is what's weird. It's like you give half an alibi that doesn't matter, but you don't want to give the full thing. You don't want to just message me and say, hey, just, that wasn't me.
See, Joe, here's the problem with people like you. This is the problem with people like you. This is why your low IQ is not welcome here, Joe. I've never said a thing that's defended Mitch when it comes to the domestic violence or anything like that. But Candace just went through all the steps she took to verify parts of his story. In other words, was he at the base? Well, she verified he was. She had the police report. His son later confirmed the police report was accurate. So that's number one. 2, what about the building he said they used? Was that really the building they used? She calls someone at the base and they say, yeah. In fact, they do use that building and they black out the windows and it's set up as sort of a secure facility. Oh, well, what about this? What about every single step of the way she's able to verify, Joe, what's happening? Now, Joe, that doesn't mean that we then take that and say, oh, well, it was verified he was at the base. That means he never abused a woman. No, Joe, that's a retarded position. That's dumb. That's for stupid people. That's for low IQ people. We don't have that here. We don't allow that in our audience. So you have to go. That's not logic, Joe. That's not how logic works. In fact, if you want to step up your game in society and be a more productive member of society, you can subscribe to any number of logic programs. You could audit a logic class at your local community college or your local university. You could sign up and say, I'd like to take a logic class because I'm stupid. You could do that, Joe. You are more than welcome to do that. You can go, Joe, and say, I'm sorry, I am so low IQ, I'm so stupid, I'm unable to contribute in an adult conversation online. Do you think there's a logic class at this local college I could take? Maybe an introductory class, a philosophy class, perhaps, that'll help me learn how to think? That'll teach me that if I'm defending somebody on topic A, that doesn't mean I'm defending them on topic B? Do you have a class like that I could take? Joe, I bet they do. And if they don't, I bet you could find one online. In fact, I could probably look for one for you, Joe. I could probably find a nice introduction to logic class that you can take, Joe. Oh my goodness, I got a whole bunch of them here, Joe. Let's pull these up and look at them. Joe, this is the class for you. You have no idea what you've just walked into. Look at this. You can buy this book right here, Master Books Homeschool Curriculum. Introduction to Logic. It's a whole curriculum pack, Joe. You could get Introduction to Logic by Irving M. Koppel. It's a Macmillan hardcover book. They have it for $7.09. Joe, for under $10, you cannot be stupid. You can learn how to think critically in society and get along. If you want to step up your game, if you have a little more money, here's an introductory logic course. Now, it's a 5th edition, Master Reasoning and Logical Thought. Now, this is almost $30, Joe. That might be above your pay grade here, Joe. Look, Stanford University. That's a respectable university. It's free. Joe, it won't even cost you anything. Look, it's free. They got a whole page. Joe, there's no reason for you to be like this, Joe. This is free. This is absolutely free. You don't have to pay for it. I bet there's YouTube videos. We could probably find a YouTube video. The whole Introduction to Logic YouTube. I bet they have one. You could learn to not be like you are, Joe. Introduction to Logic. Look at this, Joe. Unbelievable, Joe. I got a whole bunch of stuff here. You'll never believe it. Look at this. We've got a very basic introduction to logic. Chapter 1.1, Introduction to Logic. 7-minute introduction. Joe, there's no excuse for you to be wandering around in your condition. There's no excuse for you to be wandering around in your condition when all this material is available for free on this very platform. Shout out to YouTube, really getting it done out there. Sorry, Joe. I was unaware, Joe, you were in this condition. I was unaware you were stricken. Poor Joe. Poor Joe. Grew up in a family of stupid people, and now she has to suffer this abuse. Not her fault. She was born into it. It's not her fault her parents didn't teach her how to think critically. And you're defending a bad person. I can't believe it. You're terrible. All right, here we go.